Good morning. I'm just coming back from the bathrooms over there. Got my teeth brushed. Oh, my hair. Oh my gosh. I tried to brush that out this morning and I did work, but I don't have any conditioner with me. How I have everything in my vehicle known to man, but not conditioner is beyond me. So might have to pick that up. My hair just, it does not do well without it. And I washed it in that mineral soaking tub and now my hair has like this residue that will not come off. So we're gonna need to do something about that. But anyhow, I am headed back to our little camp spot here. We are at the very end camp spot, which is probably good for me to stretch my feet and walk around since we're taking a 0 today. But I'm gonna check in with Wacky, see if he is eating breakfast here or if he wants to take my vehicle and go to one of these small businesses in town and get breakfast at their place. And I'm also gonna gather a little bit of laundry and try and do that as well. The tank top I'm wearing, it stinks. The washing machine here, they have laundry facilities at the resort and spa, but the washing machine does not work. The dryer does, and there's a sink though, so just gonna hand wash my laundry, get that done. We cannot check into our next spot until 11 o'clock. We have to vacate the spot we're in tonight because somebody else rented it before we got a chance to. So we are moving across the street into one of the deluxe camping spots for $60 a night, but it has water and electricity, which should be really nice. And it's riverfront, I guess. And I think ours actually has a view of the river. The ones that I've walked past so far are called riverfront, but there's a lot of vegetation and everything. It looks like you can't really even see the river, but I think in our spot you can. I'll show you guys that at 11 o'clock and let you know if that's true or not. We have decided that eggs and bacon sound good for breakfast, so we are headed into the diner that we ate at last night because their food was delicious last night. It's got to be good this morning as well. Oh, we got an outside table. And we got in earlier because nobody wanted to sit outside. It's not bad out.
Trying to figure out which seat would be.
What kind of toast would you like? White, wheat, rye?
I'll pretend to be healthy. I'll go wheat.
We actually.
I'm gonna do the Western omelet.
Mm-hmm.
And then can I have the grits?
Mm-hmm.
And can I add a side of apples to that as well?
Yeah, of course.
And the gluten-free toast.
Sounds perfect.
All right, thank you so much.
Of course.
Look at the size of this. Oh, and the toast is coming. There is my toast. And look at Wacky's so far.
Mm-hmm.
We say so far because he may be ordering something else after. We don't know. He heard sausage, biscuits, and gravy. We heard cinnamon rolls. We'll see how much space is left. They now shut down not just Molly's, but Russell Field, Molly's Ridge, and Icewater, where we were that last time. All three of them I just saw on the trek. Where are people gonna stay? That was delicious. We are now back at the campground. Wacky is getting his stuff from the spot we were at last night, which is directly behind us, and the spot we're staying at tonight is right there in that open spot. So he only has to walk his tent a few moments across. You can see the river there. And I am going to go over to the resort and spa area, which is across the street from this campground, to check in. It is looking pretty busy, so I'm glad we got the end spot and not one of these middle ones. I think that'll be pretty perfect. Thank you so much. Anything else we need to do? Do we need to check out of the A13 or anything? Electric, a little bit of water. Oh my gosh, it is beachfront. Holy crap. Wow. at this. Oh, there's the trail right there. We just walked across that yesterday. You guys, look. More change. Dime and 2 pennies. I know it's probably disgusting to pick this up off a bathroom floor, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, there's a lot of construction going on it. Can't go inside. Yeah, and I think this is the 4th Saturday, technically. Laundromat it is. It's not quite 1 o'clock. Mass isn't till 5, so I guess we'll find some stuff to do in Asheville. There happens to be a rocking chair here in the children's section with no children, so I'm just gonna sit here and edit a little bit of video while we wait for our laundry to get done. Hey Mike, is that a banana in your pocket or are you just happy to see me?
It's actually a bunch of bananas.
We might be making this when we get home. I found more coins, but they're in a laundromat and don't belong to me. Although they're all not quarters. I think somebody left change that isn't quarters if it's still here when I leave and none of the same people are there. I'm just gonna have to take it because I'm a loot goblin. Somebody else found the loot and stole it. Oh, it's all right. It wasn't meant for me. We made it to Mass, and just after taking the Eucharist, the sun started shining in, and it shone right in the light all around Jesus in that stained glass. It was just a beautiful moment. We went to the Basilica of St. Lawrence in Asheville, and it's known for being the largest freestanding unsupported elliptical dome in North America. It was just beautiful. And if you need to know what the difference is between a Catholic church and a basilica, I believe a basilica has to have a long history with the people in the area. It must afford the possibility of more than one liturgy being celebrated simultaneously. So you see here on either side of the main area there could be Mass taking place on both sides at the same time. And all of the rites should be executed in an exemplary way with fidelity to liturgical norms. This basilica was absolutely beautiful. And after Mass, it's time for some dinner at Daddy Mac's. Can I do the strawberry Aperol Spritz? Thank you. Ooh. Okay, again, what is your favorite?
I don't do spice. I'm a baby. So
Okay. Whatever the medium one is, that's what I'll take. Yep. Thank you. Oh yeah.
Made with love, I'm sure.
Oh, these are good. You want a bite? I'll have a bite.
I'm going to see if you can eat everything on it, except the pickles.
All right, I think I'm tapping out. Wacky helped me a little bit, but I can't eat anymore. The clouds are just over top of that mountain. That's cool. We finished our food. We made it back here. We saw the clouds over the mountains, and we actually saw, we didn't get it on camera, but a bear ran across the road. So we saw our bear. It just wasn't on the actual trail. And now, this is our view. I'm gonna hang out here for a few minutes as it's getting dark while we still can. I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful river, and then I'll start getting ready for bed. Snowbird, you were hiking while Wacky and I were doing, a 0 day and having all sorts of fun. Tell us about how your day went.
Well, I got up and I went to breakfast at the diner and had a delicious breakfast. And then I took off and I went to Garin
Flow. Yeah.
Garin something.
Garin Flow, I think.
Yeah, Garin Flow. And I parked my car there and was the intention of camping overnight and meeting you guys tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And so I started out and I kept going uphill and uphill and uphill and uphill. And finally, 3.5 hours later, I got to the top of the mountain. And right when I got to the top, it started pouring down rain, like a deluge. And I was soaking wet. I ended up passing about 20 other hikers, all in the same situation, soaking wet. But they were all section hikers. So I'm like, why are you hiking today in the rain? But then it's a weekend, holiday weekend, so I guess that's why. But anyway, so I got soaked, and then I was going to stay at like a random tent sites along the way. And when I got to the tent sites, they were all taken already because all these other hikers wanted to get out of the rain. So there were no tent sites. And so I thought, well, I'll just hike all the way to the shelter, which was going to be 12 miles, I think, 11.5 or 12 miles. But I felt good. So I thought I'd just go do that. And I got to the Lemon Gap, and there was a bunch of people there. They're like, well, you can forget that because the shelter's full and the tent site's at the shelter. So it ended up there was a shuttle driver randomly there who offered to take me back to my car. So I was very fortunate, and I felt like God put that person there to take me home.
Amen. And then you got taquitos and listened to bluegrass here.
Yeah, then there's a little taco place here, and I had a couple beers and some taquitos and listened to bluegrass. It was nice.
That's a great day. And you got to hang out with us more.
Yeah, and now we're camping.
Yeah.
You can show my
ooh, yeah.
setup.
She has the best setup we've ever seen, I think, in a van.
And this has got a little mattress, 4-inch, and then I got a pad and I've got a IKEA bed underneath here.
Nice.
You can see that. And then all my stuff in the bin here.
Fantastic. Excellent. And you got a little battery pack up there, and you got your seats. It's fabulous. It's like a home on wheels. I love it.
I pretty much live in it.
Yeah. Good night, Snowbird.
Good night.
Just walking down to the bathrooms, brush my teeth, get my retainers all ready, change and everything. Overall, today was a really great day again. I'm enjoying all the people we're meeting and the things we're seeing when we're hiking. The hiking days are obviously more of a struggle than the off days, but even in the struggles, I'm learning all sorts of things about myself. And in these side trips too, I'm loving all the stuff that we're getting to see and do, and all the different businesses and towns we're discovering. It's awesome. Tomorrow, Snowbird obviously did not get to do her 2-day trip as she explained. So what we're gonna do tomorrow is Wacky is gonna park at Max Patch, where we ended a few days ago, and where Snowbird and I tried to get to, but we had that blowdown. She and I are going to park at Lemon Gap, where she ended today. She and I are going to go from Lemon Gap to Max Patch. I think it's like 6 miles or something, so that she can finish that up. I get a little bit of hiking in. And then Wacky is going to go from Max Patch 14 miles to Garin Flow. And then when we get to Max Patch, I will take Snowbird to get her car at Lemon Gap, and then I'll drive and pick Wacky up at Garin Flow. Did you follow all of that? I know it's a little bit complicated. Long story short, we're all hiking tomorrow, just everybody doing something a little bit different. I think after this, same thing, I'm just gonna maybe hang out with the Slack pack for a little while. If there is any light left, enjoy watching the river. If not, enjoy just listening to it. And then I'll crawl in to my little nest in the car and edit a little bit and go to bed. So I'll see you guys tomorrow and we'll get to hiking together. Good night.